Due to my elite programming skills, I figured out how to shave off 30 seconds from my app's startup time. Here's some optimization tips. Remove the Sleep 30 call you added a month ago and forgot about. My mate needs a website designing. Told him £500. I've sent him your number. What? How big is the website? Normal screen size. Thanks, Dad. You're in his DMs, but I'm in his private GitHub repository. We are not the same. Apple and Microsoft are natural enemies, like programmers and testers, or programmers and clients, or programmers and managers, or programmers and other programmers. Damn programmers, they are never at peace with anything. What's up? What do you do all day? Programming. Well done, very responsible during the pandemic. Pandemic? K28. Try, height less than 189, catch exception system out print friend zoned. Who will tell her? Security engineer, we're going to start moving towards zero trust. Developer, oh cool, how does that work? Security engineer, narrows eyes, why do you ask?
Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask.
Okay GitHub, I know my builds are shoot, but no need to be passive-aggressive about it. The build failed, just like the previous build. When you finally delete multiple print statements after your code runs perfectly. And then it breaks again. Applying for a software developer role. Being sent a technical test straight away, with no communication on salary, benefits, etc. Error on line 42. Me searching for a very specific question on Google. A random guy who asked the same question online 3 years ago. After 3 years there still is no reply on the post.
We're all gonna die!
Product owners. Project managers, scrum masters. Developers. And no QA as usual. Am I testing my code, or is it testing me? You guys test your code. Oh, so you are good at programming. Write a program to detect if a program has an infinity loop. Project manager and client excited about their software solution. Dev team knowing the solution is not technically possible. They don't know I work in tech. Yes, we do. It's literally your whole personality.
Why must you hurt me in this way?
I'm a software engineer with decades of experience. My code is used by hundreds of thousands, and I've taught software engineering in over a dozen countries. I just had to ask a colleague for help in finding out why my code was not working. The reason was I hadn't hit compile. Me? Let's rewrite the CSS. My website. Googling something truly is a skill. Some people are much better and faster at finding more accurate results than others. Fun with flags. Norway. Andway. X-Orway. Nandway. X-Norway. Notway. To start, I need you to become familiar with our repo. Great. Where can I find the documentation? There is documentation, right? Java. We must demand that every class be explicitly defined, either public protected or private. Python. I keep forgetting that you're still widely used. New senior joins the team. I junior answer his questions on a codebase I wrote. I review his PRs. I find inefficiencies and redundancies in his code, due to my knowledge of the codebase. He implements my various feedback and I approve his PRs. Then they fire you because they don't need you anymore. Linked list data structures be like, I know a guy who knows a guy. How to elevate a viewport using JavaScript. Me, works my ass off on a school project for 3 weeks non-stop to code a Twitter ripoff with audio messages instead, sacrificing my winter vacations and mental health for it. My school. 13 out of 20. When you are gonna merge 2 branches after long time. Why should I hire a software engineer if I can just copy and paste code from Stack Overflow? Junior dev, I fricked up bad, I'm so fired. Senior dev, I have 3 production outages named after me lol. How to code fast. Open browser. Search for the code. Control C. Control V. Community, let's change master branch to main to avoid slavery references. Scrum Master. I have just found the best language to learn for getting started with programming. It's Indian. Rust does generics a lot better than C++. If a C++ dev is ever stranded in the desert, all he has to do is say to the empty sands, C++ is pretty okay, a Rust enthusiast will appear immediately to correct him. Who isn't as smart as people think. Programmers. I am a programmer and spend 10 hours on a misspelled word. I saw other programmers spending a long time fixing a misspelled word too. I use C++ in Java. Show me. Me a C# newbie trying to avoid GOTA statements, because I've read they're a bad practice on Stack Overflow. While 1 = 1 looks good. You should implement your own code and not just rely on libraries. Like strings. Software developer. Software engineer. Software development engineer. You write 60 lines of code and it works perfectly. You find out you could have done it in 5 lines. I don't know how a Docker container is different from a VM, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. When you write 5em instead of 5px. First day of college implementing an algorithm with a third-party library. Professor, we don't do that here. It'll just be a quick fix. Narrator, it wasn't. Once I began working in IT, I finally understood the scene where Yoda gets so tired of answering Luke's questions he just dies. Implementing progress bar status based on periodic events. Starting progress bar based on an approximate timer, and waiting for random completion event to move it suddenly to 100%. Windows. Me making sure there are exactly 1 space before and after every equal.
Professionals have standards.
Me using Python to find the length of a word. Genie, you can wish for anything but infinite wishes. Wish 1, I wish that wish 2 happens after wish 3. Wish 2, I wish to be free. Wish 3, I wish to be a genie. Genie. A library that fits my need perfectly. Awesome documentation. Impossible. Your crush follows you on Instagram. My crush follows me on GitHub. We're not the same. Linux makes the OS faster and more configurable. Mac OS makes the OS easier to use and more dependable. Windows. Let's put ads on the start menu.